Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today let's see the recipe to make whole wheat flour gulab jamuns. I was craving something sweet and I really wanted to give this recipe a try. So let's get started. So in a pan I have half a cup of sugar and half a cup of water and let it boil for 8 minutes or so till it becomes sticky. Now I made a few mistakes in this recipe, one of them being I made less sugar syrup. So please do make more. More is better than less because my gulab jamuns just absorbed everything. So let the solution come to a boil and we don't need any threads, no one dara to that. Once the solution comes to a boil, I've added some cardamom powder. It gives it a beautiful flavor. I didn't have any kesar or rose water, but if you wish, you can also add that. That gives it a very amazing taste. So once you have everything mixed and the sugar syrup is ready, just keep it covered and let it rest. Oh, and don't forget to add lemon juice. That will stop crystallization. So in another pan, I have taken 1 tablespoon of butter. You can also use ghee. And to this, I'm going to add half a cup of whole wheat flour, atta. And these ingredients everybody has in their home. So what I'm doing here is just roasting the wheat flour on a medium flame. You don't want it to burn, you just want it to roast. And how do you know it's roasted? You will see the difference, and plus it starts smelling really aromatic. That's how you know that the whole wheat flour is roasted. Once roasted, transfer the whole wheat flour to a bowl. And here I'm adding 1 tablespoon of milk powder and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. And then I'm also going to make this flour into a dough using milk. Add little by little because there is no right measure. It depends on the atta. Make a smooth dough. This is my second mistake. You see the cracks? You want to make a really smooth dough. But anyways, let it rest covered for 10 to 15 minutes. After 10 to 15 minutes, pinch out little portions of the dough and make it into balls and try as best as you can to avoid any cracks. Now here, because my dough was not very smooth, there did appear some cracks, but the gulab jamuns still turned out really good. So this way, just finish making all your dough balls. And with half a cup of atta, I was able to make about 11 gulab jamuns. So once all your dough balls are ready, heat a pan with oil on a medium flame. You don't want the flame to be super hot. Now into this, drop the balls one by one. Don't overcrowd the pan because they will fluff up. So why you want to cook these balls on a low flame or a medium flame is that you want the whole ball to cook. Because if you heat it on a high flame, only the exterior is going to be cooked and the inside will be raw. So here you can see I'm just constantly moving the dough balls. I don't want them to crack. But even though the dough wasn't as smooth, it still turned out fine. So you want to keep frying these and keep moving these till these attain a beautiful golden brown color. And it makes you feel so happy because you create gulab jamuns out of like unusual attas, right? So once the gulab jamuns are nice and brown, you just drain them. Here you see how beautiful they look. Even though they did have some cracks, they didn't like fall apart or anything. They just look a little weird in shape, not in taste. So once these are completely fried up, remove them from the oil briefly onto a paper towel to remove any excess oil. And what you want to do is finish frying up your gulab jamuns in batches. I only needed to do 2 batches. And once they are done, drop them into the warm sugar syrup and let them soak for an hour or 2. And like I said, make enough sugar syrup. I made a little less. And you have beautiful whole wheat gulab jamuns ready to satisfy your sweet tooth. So I really liked this recipe and I hope you can learn from my mistakes. But it's an amazing recipe to try at home with ingredients that you already have in your pantry, especially when you're craving something sweet and you don't want to go out to get gulab jamuns. So until next time, remember people to live, love, laugh, and dare to dream. And don't forget to like my video and hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. Love you all. Bye.